Good morning, students. Last time we have started the chapter number 3, square and square roots, in which we have started the prime factorization method to find the square root of a number, and we have done some sums. So starting from there, now we will see how to find the square root of a decimal number. Suppose the number is 0.1764 and we want to find the square root of this number. So first step to find the square root of a decimal number is to remove the decimal. And you know how to remove the decimal? Yes. What do we do to remove the decimal? Just place the sign of fraction. In place of decimal, put a 1 in the denominator. Count how many digits are there after the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4. In this case, we have 4 digits after the decimal. So we will put 4 zeros with 1. Now the decimal gets removed. So this is the method to remove the decimal. In the place of decimal, put 1 in the denominator. Count the number of digits after the decimal and place that many zeros in the denominator. So now the number becomes, now I can remove this 0 because 0 in the beginning has no value. So my number becomes 1764. I have removed the decimal and in place of decimal I got this 10000 in the denominator. So now I have to find the square root of this number. I will take numerator and denominator separately. So to find the factors of, as we are doing prime factorization method, I told you in the prime factorization method, what we do is we find the prime factors of the number. So let us find the prime factors of 1764. You can write them separately also if it makes yours clear. Okay, like this. Now first I will write the factors of numerator. 1764. Factors are, I am doing by 2, again by 2, now by 3, by 3 again, now it will go by 7. So these are the factors of 1764. Now I am writing it here in this place. So these are the factors of 1764. 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7 into 7. Now for the denominator, as we can see, there are 4 zeros. So you need not find the prime factors for this number, as we can simply write it like this: 10 into 10 into 10 into 10. Because we have 4 zeros here, so we will multiply 10 4 times. Now what is the next step? To make the pairs of the same numbers. So here in the numerator we have the pair of 2, 3 and 7. In the denominator we have 2 pairs of 10. So from each pair we will take out one number. So 2 into 3 into 7 by 10 into 10. So I am doing it here now. We got 2 into 3 into 7, and in the denominator we have 10 into 10. So we get 42 by 100. 42 by 100. Now because my question was in the decimal form, so I will try to write the answer in the form of decimal. So if we have 100 in the denominator, where should we place the decimal? 100, we have 2 zeros. So count 2 digits from the right hand side. 1, 2. So decimal will come before 4. So 0.42 is the square root of 0.1764. This is how we will find the square root of a decimal number. First step, remove the decimal. Second step, find separately the factors of numerator as well as the denominator. Make pairs of the same number. Take one number out of the pair, multiply and write the answer in the decimal form. So this is how we will find the square root of a decimal number. Now let us see how to find the square root of a mixed number. This is my question number 1, and now I am taking question number 2. this is question number 2 and this is square root of 96 side 1 by 25. So this is my mixed number 96 side 1 by 25. To find the square root of a mixed number, first step is to convert the mixed number in the form of a fraction. For that, what do? We multiply 96 and 25 and add 1 to it. So 96 into 25 is 2400. When we add 1 to it, we get 2401. And denominator will remain same, that is 25. So we have what we did here, we multiplied 25 and 96 and then we have added 1 here. So the number becomes 2401 by 25. Now the next step is find the factors of numerator and denominator separately. Factors of 2401. So here we will do it by 7. Okay. So we get 4 times 7. In the denominator we have 2, 5. 5 into 5. Factors of 25. Now we will make the pairs. From each pair we will take out one number. So we have 7 from this and 7 from here. 7 into 7 by 5. 7 7s are 35. Sorry. 49 by 5. Now because my question was in the form of mixed number, so I will try to write the answer in the form of mixed number. 9 side 4 by 5. So the square root of 96 side 1 by 25 is 9 side 4 by 5. So this is how we will find the square root of a mixed number. To find the square root of a mixed number, what we did, first we have converted the mixed number in the form of a fraction. For that we have multiplied the denominator with a whole number part and then we have added the numerator to it. After doing that, we have found the factors of numerator and denominator separately. Then we form the pairs. From each pair we have taken out one number. Then we have multiplied the numbers and last step, convert the answer in the form of a mixed number. Question number 3. Question number 3 is find the square root of, this time I am taking both decimal numbers in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Suppose my question is this, 0.225 divided by 28.9 and we have to find the square root of the number. Here we can see that we have decimal numbers both in the numerator as well as in the denominator. For decimal number, I have told you that first step is to remove the decimal. To remove the decimal, first I am writing the number. Now first I will try to remove the decimal of the numerator. So as I told you before also, how to remove the decimal of a number? In place of decimal, put 1. Count the number of digits after the decimal. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 3 digits. So add 3 zeros here. Now numerator I have removed the decimal. But we have decimal in the denominator also. We have to remove this also. So for removing the decimal of the denominator, we will write the 1 in the numerator. That means in the opposite side. If we have decimal in the numerator, we will put 1 in the denominator. If we have decimal in the denominator, we will put 1 in the numerator. Count the number of digits after the decimal. How many digits are here? Only 1 this time. So I will add 1 0 here. Okay. So this is how we have removed the decimal, this decimal and this decimal from both numerator as well as the denominator. Now let me write it separately now without the decimal sign. Because we have removed the decimal after adding zeros and 1. So I am removing the decimal from the question. Okay. Now I have written the question without the decimal sign. Now the next step is to do the calculation part. As you can see, 1 0 here, 0 is also here. We can cancel the both zeros. Now I am left here with 225 by 289 into 100. Now class, one step I want to tell you before going further, and that is learn the squares from 1 to 20. Learn the squares from 1 to 20. This will help you in solving the square root problems, and in your higher classes also this will help you a great. I am telling you here, square of 1 is 1, square of 2 is 4, square of 3 is 9, 4 square 16, 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square 49, 8 square 64, 9 square 81, 10 square 100, 11 square 121, 12 square 144, 13 square 169, 14 square 196, 15 square 225, 16 square 256, 17 square 289, 18 square 324, 19 square 361, and the square of 20 is 400. If you learn these squares, it will help you in calculating the questions quickly, and in your higher classes also, where you have to do a lot of calculations. So in this question, as you can see, 225, and we know that 225 is the square of 15. So we can directly write 15 here, or you know the method that you can also do this by prime factorization method. So we can find the factors of 225 also and then write it here. That is also correct. So it's up to you whether you want to elaborate the factors or you just want to write 15. 15 into 15. 289 is the square of 17. So I'm just writing here 17 into 17. And 100, we know that it's 10 into 10. Now, I have converted all the numbers in the form of pairs, in the form of squares. So 15 into 15, 115 will come out. 17 into 17, 17 will come out, and 10. So 15 by 170, or I can cancel it. So my answer is 3 by 43. So this is how we will solve if we have both decimal numbers in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Remove the decimal from both the sides. Okay, it's 34. 3 by 34. Okay, so what we did here is we have removed the decimal from both the numerator and then denominator. Then we have found the prime factors of both numerator and denominator, taken out from the pair and solved. So this will be our answer. Okay. So this is question number 3. Now let us move on to question number 14 minutes. So I am trying to end the class here. You just revise these questions at home. I will send you an assignment based on such type of questions. Revise that at home. Okay. Thank you.